We're also following this. A car bomb exploded this morning. This was in Benghazi, Libya. And important to remember, of course, on what day here when we talk about Benghazi. Nobody was killed in the attack, but it is the anniversary of the 9/11 attacks, the one-year assault on the U.S. consulate there that killed 4 Americans, including U.S. Ambassador Christopher Stevens, on September 11th of 2012.
Now, of course, since that day, bombings and shootings in Benghazi, indeed throughout much of eastern Libya and the rest of the country, have been pretty common. Our Damon is in Beirut, Lebanon, right now. You have spent an awful lot of time in Libya, and in particular Benghazi, on this, the anniversary of the assault there, and of course remembering 9/11 at the World Trade Center site and the Pentagon as well. You know, what is interesting and a little troubling, I suppose, is that you were able to find one of the people that authorities were looking for when it came to the Benghazi attack, but nobody has been arrested.
That's right, and it's been a year, and to some degree, a lot of critics of the Obama administration will say that this is completely inexcusable, especially given that the FBI has named a prime suspect, Ahmed Abu Khatal, who is, yes, the individual that we were able to meet with when we were in Benghazi back in May. This is a man who is not even bothering to try to hide. He does not feel as if anyone is going to be coming after him. He spoke to us quite openly for a few hours. He denies any sort of direct involvement in coordinating the attack, but does admit that he was on scene. Of course, the big question raised in all of this is if he is not in fact a suspect, if he was not in fact involved, at the very least he is a key witness. So why has no one reached out to him just yet? And herein lies the very inner dynamics that currently govern Libya, just how lawless it is, and also perhaps a certain reluctance on the part of the U.S. administration to try to pressure the Libyan government to bring him and others into custody, acknowledging and knowing full well that the Libyan government quite simply does not have those capabilities. Benghazi today, in fact, is much worse than it was a year ago. You see Al-Qaeda graffiti all over the place. People so anxious that they won't even talk to you about the attack on the U.S. consulate. That's how sensitive it is at this stage, Michael.
And two years after the overthrow of Gaddafi. Thank you so much. We appreciate that, Arwa. And